Hello and welcome guys to a brand new episode of the news, and today we're going to be discussing a few things about Microsoft and a few things about PlayStation 4 and again about the PlayStation Store and things like that. So first of all guys, would you please like this video if you find this interesting. Please get it something like 10 likes for example. It's the first time I'm going to start this, and well, maybe maybe it'll escalate and stuff like that. So I just want to know that you guys are liking it and enjoying the videos, so that we know whether to carry on and stuff like that. Anyway, so first of all, I'm going to talk about the ex-Microsoft director Adam Orth, because it's quite interesting. He's discussed the Xbox One, the hashtag deal with it controversy. So if you guys have seen it before or heard anything before about it previously, he posted on Twitter that he exercised incredibly poor judgment 7 months after he spoke about the online over the public response to Xbox One's always online policy. Adam Orth, then a creative director at Microsoft, has finally addressed the storm of internet rage that followed. Orth gained instant notoriety after defending Microsoft's old Xbox One policies via Twitter, at a time when the company was still advocating the devices requiring a 24-hour online check-in. So in other words, you had to keep your Xbox online 24 hours, otherwise you wouldn't be able to play games. So Orth was quickly turned into an online meme, which is basically saying hashtag deal with it. Less than a week later he had resigned his position and then left the company. Sorry, he posted, quote, "Sorry, I don't get the drama around having an always on console," Orth had written, quote again. "Every device now is always on. That's the world we live in. Hashtag deal with it." So he put again, quote, "Sorry for expressing my personal opinion about what I want from the electronic devices that I pay for on Twitter." Orth later replied after the internet backlash had begun, quote, "Jesus," unquote. So, in other words, he agreed with the policy and he was defending it, and then resigned a week later after he got a load of backlash from it on Twitter, which is weird, because I don't know, I mean, like, why would you resign straight after? I mean, it's weird. Orth spoke publicly about the matter, and for the first time last night during a speech at GDC Next, attended by Polygon. He now knew that expressing the opinion publicly had been a mistake, he admitted, although he stood up by his right to speak freely over the subject. I exercised incredibly poor judgment, expressing my personal opinion in a public forum about a volatile and divisive topic in the gaming community, he explained. I made it even worse by continuing that conversation sarcastically with a close friend. While the tone was natural and normal for us, the rest of the world had heard and read something very different. It's easy now for me to see the anger outraging how controversial it was based on my professional position and the tone in which I delivered my opinion. So in other words, he probably got asked to resign. I mean, your boss comes up to you and says, "Dude, you need to resign, otherwise I'm going to fire you and you're not going to get a job." You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, it is pretty weird that they did that always online thing. I mean, Microsoft have made a few weird turns in the past. I mean, I was reading an article a few minutes ago about how Microsoft, purchased Sony. It's not Sony, sorry, bloody hell, imagine that. They purchased Skype, which is weird because, I mean, if Microsoft purchased Skype, they've already got an online, an internet thing, which was Windows Live Messenger. But I don't know, it was weird that they did that, and they purchased it for something like 6.8 billion, which was absolutely, like, way over the top, considering they already have one, and the fact that they could have made one with better programming and better servers than Skype, and far cheaper, which is completely, like, out of that. I don't know. Basically, I was reading up on it, and it said Google and Facebook were trying to join it, so that was the only reason why I could think that Microsoft would buy Skype, literally because of that. So I was reading this article. It says Xbox losing Microsoft $2 billion per year, and it should be dropped. Anyway, so it says here Xbox division allegedly costing Microsoft $2 billion a year In the lead up to Xbox One's release, Nomura analyst Rick Sherlund has suggested that Microsoft Xbox division is costing the company up to $2 billion per year. Sherlund says that while Microsoft's Entertainment and Devices Group, which includes Xbox, Windows Phone and Android, is profitable, this is most exclusively due to Android payment royalties. Sherlund argues that Microsoft should consider dropping out of the console market altogether, which seems impossible in the immediate future, given that Microsoft is just about to release the Xbox One. If Sherlund's claims are accurate, Microsoft is losing around $2.5 billion a year on Xbox, Skype and Windows Phone once Android's profits are taken out of the equation. Anyway, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I thought Xbox was doing quite well. I thought Microsoft were doing well because of Xbox and Android anyway. I knew that Skype wasn't exactly making them money because it's a free online program, and well, to be honest, there's 8 million or 8 billion or something like that who actually pay for the service, and that's gaining them like $30 or something. I don't after profit. I mean, it's not that much, to be honest, per person. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. I mean, as a Sony fanboy, I'm probably more glad, but I mean, then there's no competition, is there? I mean, in other words, when a PS4, PS5 is going to be brought out, there's not going to be any competition with an Xbox something, so Sony basically just upgrade to whatever they want. In other words, what I'm saying is, if Apple had a like a competitor, direct competitor like Microsoft and Sony, I think they'd upgrade their products to be 10 times better than what they do. For example, they keep releasing the S product, in other words 4S, 5S, you know what I mean, 3GS, and each time they release that product, it's not being released like as good as it could be. For example, like with the 4, they only did a new graphics and a new processor, and that's pretty much it with the 4S. And then with the 5 it was a bigger screen, but with the 5S there was just a new processor in it, kind of thing, and a different camera. It was just, I think if they had a direct competitor, they'd upgrade so much better. In other words, adding more features, changing things around more, like making the screen bigger, making the hardware look different instead of keeping it exactly the same each time. But yeah, I know what you mean by people would say now that everyone thinks that 5s and 4s should look the same because that's what iPhones look like. But what I'm saying is maybe make the screen look better, like larger and everything, like the Galaxy Note and stuff like that, Galaxy S4, and they look better and they look bigger. Anyway, so more news. PS4 teardown video shows exactly what's under the hood by Sony. Sony commented over this video, and you can see exactly what's inside the hardware. You can see what the hardware inside the PS4, which will be interesting for some of you guys. I'll try and find a link for that and post it on the comments section below. Another one as well here, that sci-fi games discounted in the EU PlayStation Store. There's a PlayStation Store sale that discounts a lot of sci-fi games. For example, Beyond Good and Evil HD was £7.99 and now is £3.19. or €3.99 from £9.99, if you know what I mean. And you get an additional PlayStation Plus discount if you're on PlayStation Plus of 25%. Binary Domain, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Gravity Crash, Lost Planet 3, Remember Me, Saints Row, Sam & Max, Savage Moon, Space Ace, Space Channel 5 Part 2, Space Invaders Infinity Gene, Steel Dragon EX, Super Stardust HD, Tales from Space About a Blob, Premium Bundle and About a Blob, The Seed War Zone, Transformers Fall of Cybertron and Vanquish. There's a lot of DLCs as well for different games, and there's a lot of different PSP and Vita games and PSP and Vita DLCs. So yeah, guys, if you live in the EU or maybe the UK as well, I'm not sure, check that out. If you like playing sci-fi games, you might be able to get a few discounts there for a few games that you might like. Let's just have a look for some more news. So I found another news article here. It says Sony confirms apps available at PlayStation 4 launch in the US. From the screenshot here, it looks like you get MLB.TV, Hulu Plus, Crunchyroll or something like that. I can't really read that, to be honest. You also get Crackle It's On, Vudu HD Movies, Netflix, Laugh, Epix, Video Unlimited, that's from Sony anyway, Neon Alley or Neon Alien, I don't know, Facebook, Music Unlimited as well, Amazon, NHL, PlayStation Plus and Cinema Now. So they're the games that you get when you, not games, sorry, the apps available that when the PlayStation 4 is launched. Hopefully they should be pretty up to scratch and working and stuff like that. Like, hopefully it's not like a GTA release where nothing works. Also, a small little article here from Xbox. Limited edition white Xbox One sells for £5,000 in charity eBay auction. The money goes to Games Aid, so some guys randomly bought an Xbox One for £5,000. I mean, why? But fair enough, if it goes to Games Aid, that's good. For any of you guys that are still Xbox One fans after the abomination of shit that they received, you can watch 12 minutes of Xbox One dashboard features in action. So there you go, guys. If you really want to look at the dashboard and stuff like that in action, I might be able to post a link on that and see if I remember. Anyway, for you guys that live in the US and Canada, the PS4 boxes will contain a $10 PlayStation Store gift voucher. Sony has announced that when new PS4 owners in the US and Canada open their box containing their shiny new console, they will find their 3 vouchers: a $10 Sony Entertainment Network wallet credit for the PlayStation Store, a 30-day free PlayStation Plus membership trial, and a 30-day free Music Unlimited trial. The $10 credit can be used towards anything in the PlayStation Store, including PS4 launch titles, and the 30-day trials, sorry, that's spelt wrong, it's spelt like trails, weird. Anyway, trials for Plus and Music Unlimited were previously announced. PS4 launches in the North America on November the 15th and the 29th in the UK. Pinello, I don't know who Pinello is, but Albert Pinello, he says here is the firm's Senior Director of Product Management. Albert Pinello says the Xbox One Day 1 patch is not really an optional thing. So in other words, the first thing you got to do before you, after you technically turn it on, you've got to turn it on. Well, you've got to do that first, obviously. But you've got to download an update for the Xbox One for it to work. Unfortunately, for those people who do not have internet straight away, that is going to be an issue for you. But you won't be able to get on your Xbox otherwise, apparently. You do need the Day 1 update. It says the functionality will be, you will be able to do very little without taking the Day 1 update. A lot of the apps come with the Day 1 update because they wouldn't have been done, which is quite, it's embarrassing. You're going to need this update. It's going to be really hard. It's not really going to be an optional thing, they said. Sony will release a Day 1 update for PlayStation 4 as well, for the same reason as Microsoft, and to also add updates to some of the system's basic functions. So in other words, you won't have to do this one, but I mean, to go online you will have to anyway. But I mean, obviously them people who get Xbox and PS4s are going to do the update anyway, but it's just weird that it's not an optional thing on Xbox, considering they hadn't installed it themselves anyway, which is just, I don't know. In more news here, it says Microsoft CEO Hunt, Nokia boss Elop would consider selling off Xbox business. This is a rumour, but apparently on another article that I've been reading, the guy who would be changing to the business could kill Bing and sell Xbox if he gets the CEO job. Unfortunately, this is going to be an issue for Microsoft, but I mean, it depends on the way they're going to handle things. Well, I don't know, but he's on the shortlist anyway. He's the Nokia head Stephen E. Lop. He's called. If you want to Google it, just go find out. He's called. Yeah, he's called that. And here we go. More news about Xbox One. Cloud-based backwards compatibility would be problematic, says Pinello. Like I said before, is the Microsoft's something director anyway. Xbox One isn't backwards compatible, but with the prospect of cloud-based on Xbox 360, streaming is absolutely viable. Microsoft Albert Pinello says it has explained why right now it's problematic. Speaking with Polygon, Pinello commented on leaked internal stream tests at Microsoft, which saw Halo 4 running on PC. He stressed that it was purely a test and not indicative of incoming announcements. He explained, in the world of things that I wish they had not shown the company meeting because I knew I'd be asked about it later. Put that at any of the top of my list, and that is a good example. In certain circumstances, the cloud streaming worked really awesome. So this could be a perspective thing for you guys. If you do want backwards compatibility, you might want to speak up about it now. They might be able to fix it, but at the moment it is problematic. As far as the PS4 is concerned, backwards compatibility, it will work, but it only works if you're using it over the cloud or something like that. As we've seen with Shuhei Yoshida's concern over European broadband as platforms for Sony PS4 streaming tech Geika, Pinello raised similar doubts. It's really cool, and really problematic, all the same in so far, as it's really super cool if you happen to have the world's most awesome internet connection. It works way better than you'd expect it to. Like we did before the PS4, Microsoft confirms Xbox One apps for launch. I'll give you a list here, it's quickly. Xbox Fitness, Xbox Video, Xbox Music, Internet Explorer, Skype, SkyDrive, Upload. That's definite. And here's the list of entertainment apps in full. 4OD, which is Channel 4 on demand in the UK. Amazon and LoveFilm, or Amazon/LoveFilm, sorry, because it's the same company. Blinkbox, Crackle, Demand 5, which is another English channel. Eurosport, Machinima, Muzu TV or MUZU TV. Netflix, Now TV, TED, Twitch, and Wukai TV. WUAKI.TV. Microsoft said it would continue to announce more apps for Xbox One and Xbox 360 in the coming months, and that's pretty much it. It says we make Xbox One and all in one games an entertainment hub for your home, so it's not a gaming system anymore, it's an entertainment hub. For you guys that just bought games, the Call of Duty Ghost, the double XP weekend are live today, and get the UK and EU times here. Call of Duty Ghost is now out and is customary, as is customary, Infinity Ward is holding a double XP weekend in most territories. We just had the world of UK and European launch times, check them out here. In a press release, Activision confirmed that the UK and European double XP will go live at 6 PM GMT, 7 PM CET. It will run until November the 11th, until 6 PM GMT and 7 PM CET. And now some definitely awesome news, right? Sony files patents for PlayStation head-mounted displays. As spotted by a NeoGAF user, one patent is specifically for a head-mounted display, while other is for an audio system which enables head-mounted display users to detect real-world hazards whilst deeply immersed in the interactive experiences. Both patent applications listing the inventors as Ian Bickerstaff, a senior engineer at Sony Computer Entertainment Europe's WWS stereoscopic system, and Simon Benson, a senior development manager at PlayStation Europe. Bickerstaff previously served as a senior simulation engineer at Motorstorm creator Evolution Studios, while Benson was a producer at senior development at manager at the studio. As CVG reported in September, Sony intends to launch a PlayStation branded virtual reality headset. The company is weighing up whether the PS4 device should be pitched as a key differentiator for the console or a non-essential add-on. Evolution Studios is thought to be working with the new headset with the headset to simulate a cockpit view of the PS4 title Drive Club, which was recently delayed from this November to early 2014. The PlayStation Virtual Reality headset is tentatively scheduled for release in the autumn of 2014, according to alleged development sources. For those of you that play Final Fantasy V, the game has been slashed on the iOS version by Square Enix, sorry. It's been slashed down to £7.49, which was, I'm not sure how much anyway. Unfortunately for the Android gamers, it doesn't look like the Android version of the game is on sale, so unfortunately, well guys, just if it does go on sale, just comment in the section below, let people know, and I think that's going to be it now, to be honest. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please like and comment and favourite and subscribe if you've not, and please let us know if you guys have enjoyed this this episode. Also, 1 minute, wait, just calm down. Right, don't leave, because I've got one more thing, okay? For you guys that play GTA 5, guess what, it's being rolled out. I got mine yesterday. It's the GTA Online Stimulus Package. So yesterday I got my $500,000 of GTA dollars, and when I was online from joining from one session to another, yeah, I got the DLC, not the DLC, the what's it called? Yeah, the stimulus package. So that, well, basically because of the mess up that they did when they released GTA 5. Anyway, the first GTA Online DLC, the Beach Bum Pack, will be downloadable for free later this month, which sounds awesome because it's free. Wow. It will introduce new beach-themed vehicles and fresh weaponry that will be usable in both GTA Online and Grand Theft Auto 5. The DLC pack will also add new customization options for GTA Online characters and fresh multiplayer jobs to play along across gang attacks, survivals, lost team standings, parachutes, and death matches and races. So in other words, there's going to be a lot more of them. I know hopefully they should be the bank robberies as well, within their missions and stuff. So well, are you guys looking forward to this? Comment on the section below. Are you looking forward to the GTA Beach Bum Pack and, well, whatever it is, the DLC that you're going to get? Are you looking forward to be able to rob banks? That's going to be awesome, that. Also, there's a glitch as well that you can get inside one of the banks. If you search it on YouTube, I'll try and put a link in the description if I remember, because I'm technically advertising someone else. If you guys check out the glitch to get inside one of the banks, you can get inside it, so you can maybe scout it out and see what it's like inside. You can't currently rob any money at the moment, obviously, because it's not been released, but you can get inside just so you can have a look around, maybe plan out a few things. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because I'm technically competing against all you as well. Anyway, we've got a clan as well for GTA Online. It's called Silent Fusion Gaming. You know how to spell that 'cause it's on our channel. If you don't, then well, you know what I mean. Just go on to Social Club, I think it is, socialclub.rockstar.com, and then just search for our clan. It's Silent Fusion Gaming. Either that or search for my name. It's Razor_101. Look for me on there, add me as a friend or whatever, and I'll try and invite you to the clan. And we're doing pretty well, actually. We're actually not that far down the leaderboards. Well, we're quite high up in the leaderboards, sorry. We're 5,000th in the world, something like that, so yeah, well done. Join us if you want, and yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you soon. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and yeah, like I said before, like, comment, favourite, subscribe, etc. See you later, bye.
The SFG website, Gary's Mod, Minecraft and Feed the Beast server. Hosted by 24-hour hosting.